Lost in the whirlwind of emotions, love is the ultimate thrill ride, sweeping you off your feet and leaving you breathless. And it's clear that love is in the air, surrounding you with an undeniable energy that's hard to ignore, Lost Guy. Today I am going to tell you a story of beautiful Alara. Hope you like and follow. Also subscribe for daily story like this. The hum of the city was a distant, unimportant thing to Alara. Inside the little secondhand bookshop, the only sounds were the soft rustle of pages and the quiet sigh of contentment she released as she ran her fingers over a worn, leather-bound spine. This was her sanctuary. She didn't hear him approach. Not really. It was more a shift in the air, a new warmth in the space between the tall shelves. When she looked up, her breath caught Dot. He was looking at the same shelf, his hand hovering near a book just above her head. His eyes, the color of a stormy sea, met hers, and for a moment, the world stopped its turning. Dot. Sorry, he murmured, his voice a low, pleasant rumble. I was just reaching for this. He plucked a collection of Rilke's poetry from the shelf. Letters to a young poet, Alara said, her own voice barely a whisper. It's my favorite. A slow, genuine smile touched his lips. Mine too. The part about love being two solitudes that protect and border and greet each other is the most true thing ever written, she finished, feeling a blush creep up her neck. She was sharing breath with him in the narrow aisle, close enough to see the faint dusting of freckles across his nose, to smell the clean scent of soap and fresh air on his skin. He introduced himself as Leo. They talked, their conversation flowing as easily as a well-loved river, winding from books to music to their secret hopes. The bookshop faded around them, the world narrowing to the light in his eyes when he laughed at a silly observation she made. He didn't just listen, he saw her, as if he'd been studying the map of her soul his whole life and was finally meeting the territory. When the shop owner began turning off the lights, they drifted out onto the pavement, the evening air soft and cool. They walked, directionless, until they found a small deserted park. They sat on a wooden bench under an old oak tree, the city lights twinkling like fallen stars in the distance. I feel like I've been waiting for you, Leo said, his voice soft in the twilight. He wasn't looking at the skyline, but at her. Alara quote, his heart hammered against her ribs. I know. He reached out, his hand hesitating for a moment before his fingers gently brushed a stray lock of hair from her cheek. The touch was electric, a simple gesture